Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a pretty normal watch along, I guess, with no absolute. Okay, it's not a normal watch along at all. It's a completely different type of watch along today because I'm not going to be showing you anything. We're just gonna watch together. I will be here on in the background. I will be watching Melody Grand Prix Heat number 1, which is happening in exactly 2 minutes. I'm on the website right now. I got the stream up and ready, and it says Kommer idag clock time 1953 basically. So that's when the broadcast is going to begin. That's in 1 minute, and I'm just waiting for it to start here. I'm gonna have everything muted from my computer, so you won't hear the songs. You will only listen to me. Very quiet. I can't boost myself even more. Then you need to bump up the volume on your end. I got it maxed out. Basically, I will just be talking throughout the whole show, really. Just having this as a community kind of thing, and I can just follow along with what all of us are watching. In case you haven't found the link how to broadcast the show yet, it's linked in the description on YouTube, and it is linked in the chat here on Twitch. I hope you can see it. I pinned it on Twitch, so it should be at the very top in the chat. And on YouTube, it should be in the description of the stream. Where you're watching doesn't really matter. I think there will be less of a delay if you're on Twitch. And the delay is kind of going to be an issue, I guess, because I will be speaking while the show is going. So if you want to synchronize it, you can just kind of, I guess, jump back a few seconds on the broadcast on NRK's official website. Oh yeah, can you vote if you're not from Norway? Can you still vote? I did not know that. Website doesn't seem to be working for me. Just give it a moment. It's working for me now. I refreshed the page and then I got like a play button, and here we go. It started. There is a little bit of commercial right now, but I got it on here, and I got audio from on my end. So there's Fuego playing and a guy doing very interesting poses. He's dancing around the room. I hope all of you can see what I'm seeing right now as well. I can just give you a quick little let's see. I think it's okay that I just show you that this is what it looks like. Actually, it looks like this. Some kind of music video here. We're leading into the show. I'm gonna block that out so we can just watch the show, but it should work on the website. Opening number going on now with lots of flames and pyro. A proper dance show to kick us off. Ta vel imot. I will. Oh, it's the participants. It's a very colorful and golden and sparkly clothing. They all have very distinguished styling. Margaret going for the gray scale on her performance. Ah, the guy dancing in the opening was the host. The more you know. Alright, and we're off. 5 minutes to 8, kind of a weird start time, but we are indeed off and rolling. Indeed. We're going out in Europe, we're going to Malmö. Cheap train ride going there for the Norwegian participant. I'm gonna try and understand as much as possible from what they're saying, but I'm not making any promises. 18th, or wait, I guess 18 national finals they've hosted in here, but I'm not sure because now he's talking about a bunch of songs from the 80s. They're hosting the final in Trondheim? Interesting. I would have just automatically assumed everything's going down in Oslo, but no. Millete Mil mentioned. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna scan the QR code to vote. Or you can do it online. I'll see if they say anything here about people who are not from Norway. Ah, there's 18 people in the show. Obviously. Stupid me. Oh, you only have one vote? That is very interesting. Only one vote allowed. And of course, at the end of the show tonight, we're going to do a personal vote here in the community on Twitch and YouTube, where you can vote via Darren's website as usual for the Eurovision watch-alongs. It's going to work the same. All right, 6 semifinalists, 3 of them are gonna go through. All right. Have you followed Moldova's national final? Nope, I haven't. I'm gonna try and be quiet during the songs. I'll try and quiet down a few seconds before every song so that you can listen to it on your own as well. I will just be sitting here in silence, enjoying the songs as well. Song number 1 was Woman Show, right? Yeah, this one's going to be very interesting to see how it's going to be performed live. It's going to make or break this one, I think. Intrigued by it. I've listened to the songs a few times today, and this one's really become a grower to me. We're getting a little introduction to the artist we got. The guy standing in the bathtub, as you do. She waited for 26 years to participate. Well, good thing for her that she finally got there. Party song for the introverts, apparently. Yeah, party song, I can definitely sign on to that one. That's what you feel when you listen to it, for sure. Alright, let's go. Vi ska pumpa. We're gonna pump. Gotta be humble, yeah, indeed. Short way to Malmö, still gotta be humble. It's a very long introduction like this to listen to them. We've got the big room music to really get us engaged for what we're about to hear. Alright, let's go. Alright, on my end, it's song number 1 is done, and I'm getting just overwhelmed by how amazing that performance was. They knocked it out of the park, they truly did. I'm ecstatic for that. The song is kind of like on the verge for me, it grew during the day for me, but when I watched it now, it was impeccable. There's a lot of background vocals, and I don't really know if they need them. Like the pre-recorded vocals are very obvious in it, but I mean, it came across so well. I love the energy. The staging's so creative, like the little Guitar Hero break there towards the end. The opening shot of her covered in all of this glitter and whatnot. And that's the perfect opener. Perfect opener for the whole show. Yeah, lycka till, absolutely. This is promising for the rest of the show. That was amazing. Alright, we're already moving on to the song number 2. Apparently he's known in America, according to the host anyway. Alright. Something about Michael Jackson there, I didn't quite get it. But yeah, we got Fredrik Halland here. 2 people who don't want to show themselves as the songwriters, I don't know. Stranded is the next song. Let's see what he has to say about himself. Talking about Starbucks. Just really talking about his own history as a songwriter and producer, and I guess leading now into being the man on center stage. And moving back to Norway, alright. I can't understand everything they're saying, but he's lived in America, as we could kind of figure out from this. What are we thinking about the props in this interview room? Very interesting styling on that. Look at the palm trees. He's gonna play piano on stage. Alright then. Let's go. That was beautiful. So well staged. The lighting, immaculate. I love the piano, the look of it. It felt very authentic and personal all the way throughout. It never really got like that elevation. I think it could easily just be held back a little bit in the second verse because it doesn't really quite kick into gear as much as I think a lot of people would probably expect and want from it. But just the presentation of it really clicked for me. And I thought he sang it beautifully. It felt very authentic and personal, which made it work very much for me. I'm a big fan of that song as well. It's so pretty written. Strong piano work in it. I can understand all of your insights here. It was fine the song doesn't push enough for me. Yeah, I understand that. It's professional enough, but I kind of checked out after a minute. Yeah, I cannot see that as well. Yeah. I'm not sure what this interview is all about. I'm sorry for talking over it. If you want to listen to it, then just mute me. I'm just kind of excited that we actually have 78 people who are just watching me talk over nothingness. So I guess all of you set it up well with watching the show at the same time. I'm happy that so many of you managed to put that together for you. Don't forget that we're going to vote at the end as well. And I'm going to reveal our results after the real ones have been revealed. But you will vote while not knowing the real life results. So I'm looking forward to that. And we'll see if we have any differences from the real life results. Because we're going to put together our own final, of course, later on. Preferred Woman Show as a song, but Stranded has gone above in my ranking since it was elevated by performance. Interesting, yeah. I thought Woman Show had a superb performance too, though. It really was exactly what it should have been. So, yeah. Was going to watch it anyway. Better together. Absolutely. Absolutely. I just wish I could have both streams in one window. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but I can't steal NRK's NRK's broadcast. I guess they're reviewing the songs now. This is a bit of a strange concept that the two people are talking about the songs so far. Russemusik? Not that I know what that is supposed to be, but yeah, Women's Show was a good opener. Yeah, perfect opener. This Guitar Hero break, they're showing it on the screen behind them now. Such a fun idea. Like, who came up with that? Having a second monitor is really lovely on days like today. Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of that's how you should have it for today. You can put one of the streams up on your phone if you have a phone and a computer. Maybe you've already thought of that, I don't know. Maybe I'm not helping. Very few ballads this year, he said. Og spilte alene med piano. She says it looks very expensive, which I can absolutely agree. Like the effect work on the piano with the lights and everything, it's a nice touch. And I truly thought like that lone spotlight illuminating him early on in the song, and it grew into this blue lighting that just surrounded the stage. Like that was really beautifully staged, mainly for the first half of the song. This is such an interesting concept of interviewing people about the songs, asking them what they thought of the songs, like before people vote. But I would assume that everyone is just praising the songs, because it would feel strange if someone is like critiquing the songs when people are about to vote, you know? That would feel a bit unfair. Alright, next up is... I've already forgotten what the song is called. I'm terribly sorry. But you know what song it is. It's the upbeat, happy one. Happy NF season, everyone. Happy NF season to you as well. For me, there's an option to open the video in picture-in-picture mode on the NRK website. Yeah, it is. You can actually do that. There's a picture-to-picture mode you can use. So you should do that if you're only on one monitor. If you can find it. But they're playing their songs on in the background behind this interview. Heart on Fire, that's what the song is called. You're absolutely right. We need Elisabeth Andreasson and Hanne Krog to make an appearance. Maybe we will get that. Who knows? Who knows? A bit more professional than Malta. Well, Malta had like their first stage wasn't really that expensive. We'll see what their final is gonna look like. I'm looking forward to that. If I remember watching the performances last year, it actually looked quite nice during their national final, so I feel like there's promise in it. Let's see, her favorite day. 17 Mai. Her favorite day of the year is Norway's National Day. Alright, song number 3, Heart on Fire. Let's go. Alright, we're 3 songs in, and there was she was unfortunately all over the place. I do not know. I hope that this is just a bad day for her. Maybe she wasn't hearing herself right, or maybe she wasn't hearing the backing track, because she was all over the place. It did not sound good. I'm so sorry. Oh, I like this song. It puts me in a good mood, and I've listened to it several times today and just enjoyed it, but this was not a good presentation of it. I'm terribly sorry. She seems very excited about it though, so I guess nothing really was wrong, or she's just masking it. But She didn't sound great. She was all over the place. Couldn't find really the consistent key in that. Needed a great vocal, didn't have it, and a lot of glitter in the performance. That could work for some, but this is just one of these feelings that I get. Like this can't go through. I can't see this one going through with a performance like that. It kind of was working at an uphill battle from the beginning, I think. It's not really one of the favorites, or maybe it was. I haven't really read into it, but I couldn't imagine it being one of the pre-show favorites. And now I would say that this is a contender for finishing last with a performance like that. It didn't click. I'm so sorry. It always, holds you back a little bit. The only case this one will go through is if the voting procedure will be like Malta's, because they just put random songs through there. But hopefully not here. I would feel the other two will be very hard done by if they don't qualify and this one does. If Mira makes it, I'd cry. Well, you feel very passionately about this then, I guess. It's a decent song but not a contender, so it really needed a huge elevation. Yeah, and it didn't get it, unfortunately. What is this? Is that him? What? Woo! Was that him? How old was he there? Wow, what a guitar solo. 12 years old and playing guitar like that. And singing like that. Amazing. Wow. Impressive. Odds just dropped live according to Eurovision World. Frederick talks with a lisp. I can't hear that. Norwegian sounds like Norwegian to me. I can't identify if it's a lisp or not. Are we gonna take it? I'm not gonna take a look at the odds before. I think I want to be surprised later on. Pris. He's been promised a car and a challenge, or an no, what's uppdrag? What do you say? Not a challenge. How do you say that in English? Uppdrag. An assignment, I guess. Very, very fast Norwegian here, and actually got all of it. He thought it was very, very easy to stop people in the middle of the street and force them into his car. You can make of that what you want. Don't spoil the odds here. Yeah, let's not. Let's keep this odds free to see if we can be surprised and stuff later on. It's a lot of fast talking here. Odds for who? For the whole semi-final. Like which songs will qualify. That's a very glittery car he's got. Or van. Hi. Ta-da. They're watching Melody Grand Prix. I wonder who's her favorite so far. Definitely the woman show, I think. She seems like one of those people who would dance doing the dishes to that one. Ikke deltatt. Nah. Should we see if there's an artist inside of you? Nah, no. The woman literally walked out of shot on purpose, but he was not letting her escape, yeah. Rock on, that's what we're gonna do with the next song, isn't it? It's Goth Minister up next. If I'm not mistaken, anyway. Great edit. One guy wearing a t-shirt while others wear a winter coat. Classic. Gott minister. Small, yeah. A very narrow style of music. Yeah, I think you're spot on with that. I'm so excited to see how this is gonna look on stage and sound. I'm intrigued. I hope it's expensive. I hope it's very ambitious. You can hear the backing music. You got the song there, the instrumental of it. Very subtly put at the back. Interesting for the interview here as well. What is he going to talk about and how does he sound speaking? I'm intrigued. He looks iconic. He is. He's a lawyer? He's working as a lawyer in normal life. Oh, he's not wearing the outfit in the interview. It's like two different... You could never imagine that he was like this in real life. Yeah, he's the most normal looking guy ever. This is so funny. That's so cool. He's showcasing his real life side while presenting his alter ego, I guess, for the stage. I love this concept. I would have expected him to go full attire and all in for everything, for the whole show, but no. He wants to show us how he's normally. I can't believe we got a lawyer called Gott Minister. Men om natten. In the days I work as a lawyer, but on the night the artist Gott Minister comes out. I love this guy. Wake up. I love him. I love him. I'm cheering for him already. Let's nail this. Come on. I believe in you, God Minister. superb. That's making it. That can't miss out. It can't miss out. What a presentation. It's visually so convincing that it has such a total effort behind it. The performance really just completely smashed my expectations. Amazing. What a performance. That's in the final. There's no doubt about it. It's going straight through. I know we have 2 songs to go, but there's no way this isn't making it. What a performance. What an ambition. Just love the concept as well of this girl playing with her doll and then being possessed, or I guess whatever. And that little shot with the dollhouse, and they open up the door and you just see him completely in the center of the shot. Yeah, she had goosebumps. I did too. It's so immersive. It's something that you can't look away from it. I don't think you can anyway. It's impossible for me to just focus on anything else while this is going on. It's a perfect package for Eurovision already. Whether or not this will be Norway's best package altogether, I don't know. But it's a Eurovision-worthy performance and song, I agree. Or I would say, I agree with her when she says it. Let's see what they have to say about Heart on Fire. It's a proper 180, those 2 songs coming after each other in the running order. Just praising the stage show of Heart on Fire. I don't really remember it all too well. I just remember the glitter, but there is choreography, absolutely. But I think when you just hear them talk about the songs, obviously they had more impressive things to say about God Minister, so yeah. Ingrid Jasmine, next up. She's got 1 foot in Latin America, okay. Yeah, this song is incredibly unique, and I'm very intrigued to see how it's gonna work here. I remember the chorus, kind of a little bit of a disappointment to me, but no, you can't call this Latino pop, can you? I wouldn't say so. The instrumental of it is really strong, and the production as well. Will be interesting to see how it is live here. Costa Rica, alright. How exotic. Game Changer. Muerto music video. I have not seen this. Didn't like AA in Studio Cut. Let's see if it impresses me tonight. It's absolutely could, you know. It feels like it's a song that's gonna make or break with the performance. Better not be another Waste. I'm not very familiar with what Waste is. Was that a song last year, the year before? Something? Havana. I thought you were from Costa Rica. You've been to Cuba as well? A live disaster is what Waste is. Okay. Alright. Let's hope this isn't that then. But at the same time, we need songs to get to get knocked out. I don't want to wish anything bad on any of the songs, but not everything can go through. And at the moment, I just need God Minister through. Alright, let's listen. Eya, song number 5 already. Yeah, that's a proper performance. Very, very entertaining. Choreography is very, very strong, and it really has a visual impact that can't really be shied away from, I think. But what I feel is that it's not really a lot of focus on actually the song here. It feels more like they've put all of the effort into uh, putting all of the focus from the audience on the actual performance and the dancing instead of the song, and that could hold it back. Um, it's all about the dancing in this one, I'd say. It feels like they're not really embracing the qualities of the song and just kind of use it as a backdrop for the dancing. And the dancing is great, don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure if it really works because of the song being kind of put at the background. Love the opening shot though, and how the choreography really enhances it. And the colors and the lighting, really great as well. Norwegian, by the way, we wish we spend more on MGP. Spend more. I think it looks really expensive. I think it's a wonderful show, truly. I think it looks amazing. And I think the quality of it is proper top tier. One of the best national finals in Europe. No doubt, in my opinion. She seems to have a lot of fans, really. Maybe she's gonna go under the radar and get through here. When I saw it, I kind of felt like, oh, this could miss out if the other songs get more appeal, but she seems to have fans. Oh, how do you? Oh, it's the friends. It's her friends in the audience. That's why she seems popular. I'm not sure. So far, 2 songs elevated by performance, 1 let down by the performance, and the other 2 are about the same. Let me know which one's Fireburst. Yeah, We Come Alive is the one that really has to go through. So far, it's the full package, and that one has to go through. I'm cheering for. I want more than 3 songs through already, I think. And we of course still have Margaret to go, which I think would probably be a pretty safe bet to go through. But it could absolutely just fall flat on its face here with the performance, who knows? But I don't think it will. Were there any standouts among the first 3 songs? Absolutely. No, We Come Alive was 4th, but Woman's Show was amazing live, I think. I think Woman's Show was amazing live, and Stranded looked really beautiful. So I would recommend checking both of those out. Was it Yu who wrote that? I can't really see it very clearly. I can't access the YouTube comments for some reason. There's a lot of people who are talking on YouTube and I can't see them. I want 4 songs. Yeah, I'd like that too. Maybe even 5. Oh, it's Moika. I don't think AA is qualifying either. I want Women's Show to go through. We Come Alive. I think Women's Show had just really worked for the performance. I'm cheering for that one. But if Margaret is good now and the performance is strong, then I don't want to miss anything to miss out. This is still a classic, honestly. What an instrumental it has. Oh, yeah, and she finished 4th, right? In 2013. Would be good for her to come back to Malmö, I guess. Twitch seems to be better on time with the NRK Lab. Yeah, it absolutely is. There's less delay on Twitch. The only song I'm really against going through is Heart on Fire. I would agree on that. It's just I like that song as well, but due to the performance, it would feel unfair for that one to go through against something that was performed much better. So yeah. Her vocals will be great. Yeah, of course. But the thing is, with that song, the vocals just really work as an instrument in this. It's a lot about the instrumental in this. And it's going to be interesting how it's actually presented now. All right, let's go. Final song already, unfortunately. It's obviously very competent and whatnot, but I have to say that I am slightly disappointed with that. I don't think it really came across with that much conviction. It's well sung, don't get me wrong, there's a choreography behind it, the lighting is strong, but it just feels a little bit flat and uninteresting to me. I feel like the choreography is a little bit reminiscent of Voices by Tusse, if you remember that. And it just didn't really click for me. I didn't feel the energy of it. It felt a little too pedestrian. That's unexpected to me. It's very unexpected to me that I didn't really care for it that much. Because the song is good, but I'm not gonna say, like, she's obviously a big favorite, but this is one of these songs where I feel like this could miss out. I'm not taking anything for granted that this one's going automatically through. I don't really think that it's obvious that it will. I'm sorry. Strange to me. More interviews. Let's see what they have to say while I'm setting up our voting, because I'm guessing they're gonna or maybe the voting is already open over in Norway. I don't know. She says it's more advanced in terms of song structure. These two songs. Really? I disagree. I disagree. I don't think these two songs are more complex than the earlier ones in terms of structure. That is very strange to me. I completely disagree. I'm sorry. Yep. Alright, while she's talking about what she loves about the song and whatnot, I'm going to open the voting. I'm not sure how long the voting will be open for in this real life show, but I'm going to open it now. So you can vote if you want to. I'll just have to find where I should announce it. Now, I'm not going to tag everyone for this, just so you know. I'm just going to post. Everyone's performed. Oh yeah, they opened the voting now, so I'm not going to do the same. Alright, I'm just going to make sure that you get the proper deadline. I'm going to put the deadline at 9:15. Is that too far into the future? What do we think? Maybe it is. But I'm going to put it there anyway. Alright, so take a look in the 2024 announcements channel, and there you can find the voting link. You can also share the voting link in the chat if you want to. I haven't tagged anyone, so you have to find it on your own. Now recap time, I think. Woman Show was stunning live. I just love them coming in with all chaos on stage, jumping on over their couches and whatnot, shouting. Stranded is really pretty. Says it can't open? Really? You can't vote? I've already got 5 voters, so it should be able to vote. I really like Stranded. So beautifully staged as well. I think Hard on Fire is the one that's definitely missing out. I would be very surprised if this goes through with the due to the performance, really. Try again, Senoir Internet. Goth Minister. Yeah, he's making it. There's no way he's missing out. I can't see a reality where Goth Minister doesn't go through. I'm gonna make sure to get my votes in as well. We come alive. Of course, they put the dance break for Aya's recap time, just further enhancing how much they didn't really care about the actual song. It's so catchy though, really enjoyable. Yeah. I like AI. I wouldn't mind if this goes through. Not at all. I mean, Oblivion is probably gonna take one place, but I think maybe it shouldn't. Unfortunately. I just didn't get that invested into it. Maybe it's a grower, but I thought it was a little bit flat. This final part is very strong, though. It comes together nicely. Yeah, alright. That was that. For all of you, you still have 22 minutes to vote. I don't know how much time the Norwegians do in this. Ooh, they're talking about Duet. One of my favorites from 1994. Maybe it's one of yours as well, I'm not sure. I got 37 people who have already voted. If anyone wants to check whether they send our internet group, may you please check if my vote went through. It's the same as my username. Yeah, your votes are through. You're here. You're on the list. Duet. Such a beautiful song. I love it, truly. Rolf Lövland. Wow. He was so great. He was so great. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. It's so sad. Gone way too soon. What a melody. Oh, do it. What? Did you see that scoreboard? Did you see that scoreboard? All of the songs were like single digit results, and then Duet had 77 points. There's no way they won by that margin. They probably just didn't show the rest of the score, because that would be the most impossible, like insane thing ever. If everyone gets like 7 points, 4 points, and then they get 77. I don't believe that. Where did they finish in the final? Like 9th? Somewhere like that? Oh, they finished 6th. Nice one. I wasn't aware. I thought they were a bit lower than that. Well deserved. That's so good. This is pulling my heartstrings. You got your Elizabeth, whoever was it that wished for her. Beautiful tribute, truly. I'm sitting here verging on tears. That's a lot to take in. So beautifully performed. Yeah, väldigt rörande. So emotional. Jon Werner's brother. Oh. Yeah. Jon Werner smiling up from above, down on this. What a beautiful tribute. Too much to take in, really. So touching. How are they gonna like top this kind of tribute for the next few weeks? Apparently, he was a music lover, unlike so many others. Elizabeth tells us that when they were driving around in the bus, they stopped at a gas station. He walked in, he bought every CD he could find to just sit and listen, day in, day out. It's nice to know like personal side of things about him. How can all of these people not sit there and just bawling their eyes out? Because I feel like I should be here. So beautiful. They have 50 more seconds to vote. You all have actually 12 minutes left to vote. So yeah, you got a lot of time left. No rush. Let's see how many votes we got so far. I don't know what they're talking about here, but anything is just underwhelming compared to what we just experienced. 58 people have watched now, or have voted now. We have a lot of people who have never voted before. 4 of you are new voters. Are you also new viewers? Let me know. Welcome to this community if that's the case. Imagine a tribute to Stress. Oh, that would be something, wouldn't it? They are heavy. Oh, he likes AC/DC and Iron Maiden. Maybe he liked Goth Minister as well then. Hopefully. It's the same clip again, isn't it? Is this the continuation of it? Rock on! Again, the editing. Top tier. Livar hårt. Life is tough. That's his song. And he's gonna rock on in this little van. Do we have another finalist on our hands here? He looks very rock and roll in this van, and with that image of him as well, with this pink boa around him. Great rhythm. Oh, I'm gonna have that echoing in my head all night. Du har charm och vilja. You got the charm and you got the will. Review from Grandma here. He liked it. Wow, he's definitely all hard rock here with this outfit. It's adorable. He's got a viral sensation over here. Maybe he's a lawyer too? Who knows? Just you're gonna be a big star. Alright. Fun stuff. Nice little input. I like it. I like it. Rock on, indeed. Can they review his song as well? Is that what they're gonna do here now? Alright. Oh, of course. Of course. Yeah. Yeah. He's just like, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's a stage invader who just left. Where's the security? What was that? What was that? No security and just willingly walked on. That's the most random thing I've ever seen. Yeah, they just disappeared. They just walked off. That was everything they had to say, and no one was chasing them, so they just walked off. They got their message across. Oh, okay, she's cheering for the 3 final songs. Well, now the voting's closed, so... This is interesting that they're just gonna tell us what they think. He has his money on Got Minister. Woman show? Yeah, both of them are just all out for the Got Minister. Both of them want it and think it. I agree. Is there a schedule to this? How long does the show last? No idea, but they're gonna reveal who qualified now. If you just joined me, Hilo, the voting is open for our version for 5 more minutes, so you can get your votes in. Finale pass. Applause for the artists, absolutely. Alright. Let's see what we're gonna get through. Just get Got Minister out of the way right away. We know he's going through. Let's get him out of the way. Alright. Come on, Got Minister. Who are you cheering for? Oh, this is weird. She went through, okay. They're just saying, they name them and they tell them if they go through or not? That's very weird. Alright, that one's through to the final. Okay. That one was kind of on the border for me, so I'm not sure. Oh. She's not going through. This is so tough. Just name the ones that go through. This is so... You're being rude now. Don't do that. Come on. This is such a bad way of presenting it. Hate it. They did this last year. Tell her she's not through. Come on. It's too predictable. No. I don't agree. I completely disagree. It's humiliating. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and Gottminister is through. We already got the results revealed for us. They should have saved this Aya for last. I don't think she deserved it. I'm sorry. Yeah, and now they're just gonna tell him he's not going through. I feel so sorry for them. Okay. I hate this. Woman show is out as well. Yeah, surely Gottminister is going through. Everyone knows Gottminister is going through. Come on, you can't. They tried to implement this in ESC. Terrible way. Terrible to do. I wanted Woman show, really. The presentation was too good. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I wanted both of those as well. Those were my two favorites. I just think it's a little too predictable. Feels like the performance doesn't really matter that much, apparently. If you're a name, you're a name. Fun for Aya to go through. I guess that wasn't really that predictable. Yeah, that was song 5 and 6, 4, 5, 6, exactly. Yeah, I don't think Oblivion deserved it either. It wasn't that good live. It was a bit flat. And that's everything. It's already over. Of course, the voting is still open on our on our website. Alright, show is over. What can we say? One of my top 3 qualified? Same. You know what? I'm just gonna close the voting now because everyone's got their votes in, right? 61 people have voted. Surely I don't need to... I mean, the show is over. Is there anyone who still wants to vote? You have 1 minute to do so anyway. Then let me know how many of yours went through. 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3. Did anyone get 3 out of 3? Except for the review lady in the on the show. To be honest, Women's Show would have crashed in ESC. Maybe, but it would have been a good one to have in the final, I think. It's a proper show. It would have been a perfect closer for a final, I think. No one got 3 out of 3? Really? Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. Let's see. I'm curious to see the voting results, if we get them. Yeah. I mean, obviously we're probably not going to get for the ones that went through, but I think we're going to get... maybe we get the numbers of how many votes the ones who got knocked out got. Very odd system as well that you can only vote once per person. Found that intriguing. Okay, let's see. I think the timer is up. Voting has closed. Confirmed votes are valid. No one voted at the end of that. Alright, basically what I will do now is that I will show you exactly how our results will look. And if you don't care about our results, well then you don't. But still, it's just a fun part of this everything, and we might have different qualifiers, you know. Right there, you can see. Actually, I'll zoom in a little bit here. I can zoom in even more. There we go. And we'll move this a little bit like that or so. We don't have a very dramatic reveal or anything of who went through here. I'm just going to show you the results, and then we'll take a look at it. I hope is the screen big enough? I'm not sure. What if I maybe... It's got to be big enough, you know. I'm not going to change everything now. It's going to take too much time, and we're just going to round this off now. We got 92 viewers right now who want to see how the results ended up, I guess. Even though we only had 61... Can't read the text. Okay. What if we do this then? Okay, that's much better. I didn't even have to edit anything. Okay, there we go. This is much better. Alright, so I'm going to view the ranking here. And this is how it looks. You can see right now, you can see all of the songs and how many points they got. But you don't know which one got how many. As we can see here, the song that won got not a single blank. Everyone voted for that song. We have one song that is very far away from the rest. It got 112, 08, 22 people voted for it, 74 points, and that was Hard on Fire, which is our 6th place. In 5th place, quite far behind the rest as well, 264 points, 10 blanks, which is what really put it behind, was Stranded. So Stranded in 5th place here. Now it's very close for 3rd, actually. 350 against 344 points. The one with 344 got a lot of 12s and a lot of 8s. Actually, only one more than the one in 3rd. But yeah, same amount of people voted for them. In 4th place is Aya. So Aya not making our final and will be replaced by Woman Show, obviously. In 3rd place, we got Oblivion. Only getting 3rd in our vote here, but still would be a finalist in and will be a finalist in our world. We're of course going to do our own final with the songs that go through. So Oblivion is through. In 2nd place, Woman Show, 390 points, and a complete landslide from We Come Alive, which got points from everyone, and yeah, 26 12s, 16 8s out of 61 people. So a proper landslide from We Come Alive. Hopefully, like in my opinion, hopefully the real life was the same, in my opinion. I think Goth Minister was the best performance tonight. I can reveal what I voted for. My top 3 was We Come Alive first, Woman Show 2nd, so I'm very satisfied with that. And I put Stranded 3rd. I put Aya 4th, Oblivion 5th, and Hard on Fire 6th, based on tonight. You can share your whole list with me if you want to. I don't think we're going to take this too seriously and just hide what songs we voted for. You're free to share that. But we got our 3 qualifiers. We just replaced Aya with Woman Show, and Aya was only 6 points off, making it would have obviously won the tiebreaker against Oblivion if it had gotten 6 more points. So yeah, that's been everything for tonight. Thank you so much for watching the show with me. It's been fun, I think. And I guess we're going to do the same thing next weekend when it's heat number 2. If you're interested in that, let me know. But it's been a good watch along. It's a fun way to watch the show than just watching it on my own, really. And I'm happy so many people decided to join me for this. So thank you so much for that. And basically, I will see you. I will already see you tomorrow if you're interested to come along for watching Eurovision 2009, our final of that, because that's what we will watch here tomorrow on Twitch. Yeah, on Twitch, only on Twitch. So if you're on YouTube, you can't watch it, only on Twitch. All right, thank you for joining me tonight. I will be leaving you now, and have a great one. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye bye.